PIC boss Dan Matjila has come out guns blazing today, defending himself at the ongoing Commission of Inquiry. He says the so-called James Nogu emails were part of a concerted effort to discredit him. Reporter Heidi Jokos is monitoring that inquiry. Heidi, Matjila, again, good afternoon to you on the stand today, further implicating individuals. But now you're going to tell us he goes into further detail on how he had to deal with mounting pressure from political people. Who are they?
Exactly. Unfortunately, he fails to mention exactly who these politicians are, which political parties they come from, and who these very high influential people are. But he has reiterated what he basically said yesterday in terms of the mounting pressure that he received from political parties. And he's saying that the pressure doesn't only come from the ruling party, but from all political parties. And the pressure was for the PIC to invest into various companies that these politicians brought forward. This is something that he did say yesterday, but him basically just saying that he also got pressure from bankers and all sorts of people to invest into the various companies, given the fact that it is the PIC, over 2 trillion rand we're speaking about it, and it is the largest asset manager on the African continent. But let's just listen to what he had to say.
I've on countless occasions been approached by many people of influence, bankers, financiers, business people and politicians, not just of the ruling party, I must add, but by all political parties, with requests to invest in various companies. However, as very few of these recommendations have shown any merit from an investment point of view or have met with PIC's stringent compliance practices, the majority have not been fruitful.
And he was also talking about his political affiliation or lack thereof.
Well, one needs to establish whether it's political affiliation or lack thereof, because earlier in his statement today he speaks about how he was approached by an ANC top politician to invest or to get those who benefited from the PIC and who got funding from the PIC, so basically PIC beneficiaries, to help him and fund ANC January statement events. And he's basically saying that he has never been part of any political affiliation. He's not part of any faction with any political party. But Jill Marcus pushed him on this and said, why would you approach those who have benefited from PIC funding to assist in an ANC January statement event? And basically Matjila saying that, you know, in hindsight, looking back, he should have never done that. He should have never gotten those who benefited from PIC funding involved in ANC requests. But he's basically saying that the reason why he did so and he asked those who benefited from the PIC was he was just passing the message on from top politicians. But he failed to mention those top politicians. But he basically says that he felt it was improper of the ANC to ask for this, but he felt like he had no other choice but to ask those who benefited from the PIC to assist the PIC in funding an ANC January statement event. I mean, it all sounds so bizarre, but this is basically what he was saying. And Jill Marcus also asking him. Initially, he says how he doesn't want to get involved in any kind of political affiliation or political party, but earlier on in his statement and earlier on today, he speaks about how he was asked by a top politician to assist with an ANC event. So 2 completely contradicting statements, but it appears as though he had heavy pressure from the ruling party, and he also mentions from other political parties as well.
All right.